Hey, it's Knox here. I'm going to show you today how to 3-star challenge tier 3 of Ground War without Jedi Knight Luke. So the team we're going to use is a gas lead with Jedi, Master Kenobi, Shaak Ti, Ahsoka, so gas can stand and kneel, and Hermit Yoda to spread around Master's training. A few key things. I'll go into mods after. I'll just touch quickly on what you need to do. Gas needs to be modded as slow as possible, all protection, defense, and you want to have Jedi Master Kenobi 3 times faster than gas with 1 or 2 extra speed on top. Shaak Ti, you just want her fast and with lots of health. Same thing with Snips. And lots of health and speed on Yoda. Alright, we're just gonna jump into it. So in the beginning, you're just gonna be, gas is gonna kneel down. There's not much you can do about it. You're just gonna kind of rely on the toughness of Shaak Ti and Snips to survive for gas to stand up. So the ideal scenario, what happens is you want to put damage immunity on gas when he's has low TM. You can basically just sit there, damage immune forever. So in the beginning, you basically want to be taking your time, killing stuff. You'll see I'll slow down a lot here with the B2. Your main objective is you want to spread around Master's training to everyone. If you can get it on gas, that's great. If not, not a big deal. The other thing is you want to be using Kenobi's first special on himself to build up damage. It actually scales through the rounds, so the sooner you get to 10 stacks, the better. So I'm just going to kind of bounce back and forth between the two as I'm trying to get Master's training up on everyone. So the other big side of this, when you get close to the next phase, is you want to set up either gas to have very low TM, or Kenobi about to go next. Ideally, that's the best thing, is having Kenobi as close to being a turn as you can possibly get away with. So as you can see here, I'm actually going to screw up and finish the wave with Kenobi, which is not what you want. So when gas stands up, you're going to use the event special and his AoE, and it will do a ton of damage and get some days out, which would give you a bit more survivability. See here, I'm playing a bit of RNG because I can't time up gas standing up with the damage immunity before he gets knocked down again. So use your ults. You may have to restart here once or twice, but it's not a big deal. The second phase and the fourth phase are really the only 2 hard phases. So once you get through these, you can you'll do just fine. So phase 3 is super simple. You're just going to focus the B1s on the side just because they assist, so when gas gets knocked down, if RNG does not work in your favor, you can end up in a scenario where everyone focuses Snips, and then you're kind of SOL and you're going to have to restart. So a big thing as we're getting close to the end of phase 3 is we want to make sure all of our cooldowns are up. We have an alt up, and we really want GMK to not finish the round. So we'll see what there we go. See, perfect. Low TM, damage immunity onto gas. He'll get death marked. Now, between Hyoda and GMK, you should be able to keep everyone alive, and because your speed is 3 times faster than gases, you should be able to basically get your damage immunity back down, and it should be up long enough that you'll kill Grievous beforehand. The other big thing is you can use the event special ability on JMK, and with his first special will hit for an incredible amount of damage. So I'm pretty sure I'll use that to kill Grievous here. So now we just want to survive. The locked healing immunity lasts a few turns, so just try to use Yoda's special to get around that if you get a little bit low. So you see here, I'm going to use Gas's special to ensure that I kill this, so Kenobi goes right away into the next round. Toss damage immediately on Gas, and away we go. This wave can be a little tricky because the amount of assists the Geos can throw out, you can still live through it if they knock Gas, but you really want to get that damage immunity down. So here you're going to see a bit of a misplay where I try to get Master's Training on Gas, so I'm taking a long time to kill this guy, which ends up kind of screwing me over here. Gas having no protection going into the next phase. But this phase is pretty simple, so it's not too bad. You want to focus at B1s just because they assist, so they don't do a lot of damage and don't give you 2 turns for gas to stand up quicker. Once the B1's down, I'm going to switch to the GO Soldier just because of the offense up. His ability to call assists is can do a devastating amount of damage. So going into the next phase, again, didn't tee up Kenobi quite right. So we're going to focus the soldiers again, just because the fence up and calling to assist can be real bad. Whenever gas is kneeling, you can obviously hide Ahsoka. I usually choose to heal her. Usually it's just enough to make sure that gas will stand up first. So now as we're about to go into the 8th phase, we really want to make sure all of our cooldowns are up, and probably more importantly than that is we want to make sure, if possible, Kenobi has high TM and gas has low TM going into the next phase. You can see here, I'm actually going to use my special because I really want to make sure that he dies. So you can see I didn't quite get Kenobi a turn before gas melts, but we're just going to alt and buy a little bit of time. So I like getting rid of Poggle first, just his offense up, and his ability block is very annoying. Seems to be more or less the easiest, I think, to kill. Alright, so now I'm going to work on massage. You can see the special from the ground war combined with JMK's first special basically deletes people now at this point. You can see I haven't landed a successful, oh there we go, damage immunity. So you have a lot of wiggle room. This phase is not really that hard. You just got to start picking apart the pieces. Yeah, so again, use the event special and just insta-deleted Dooku. And with that, that is the mission completed. And now you know how to 3-star challenge tier 3 ground wars. I will display the mods after for those that want to get a more in-depth look. So we'll quick look at mods for each person. We'll start with General Skywalker, work our way down. Key thing here is we want to have no extra speed and all protection primaries. Obviously I didn't have 3 full defense sets with protection primaries, so you can kind of mix and match here. Ideally though, you want 3 defense sets. You can, yeah, I don't think I put potency, just stick with the defense. The biggest thing is you just want to be as thick as you can with no extra speed. Everything else doesn't really matter so much. With Kenobi here, we can see that I've got 584 speed, so I'm actually a bit over what I need to be. I think Gas was 157, so I needed to be 471. Well, plus 2 or 3. Anyways, so with Kenobi, just as fast as you can, make sure you have a crit damage, triangle, all the offense you can toss at him. He's basically never going to die before anyone else, so all the damage you can put on him is ideally the best. So for the remaining 3, EBS Shakti, you just want to be fast as you can with some extra survivability. With Snips, you're just going to want full health sets and as much speed as you can. And Yoda, you're just going to want, again, as much speed and survivability as you can stick on. Nothing too special.